back. I hope you're having a good day. Today I'm going to revisit my laurel oak. I did a video on this not too long ago. It was actually kind of in the middle of the winter. We were having a very warm winter. It was kind of holding on to the leaves, but they do look kind of ratty over the winter and everything, and I'd never really done a true cleanup on this tree. So I kind of went in and helped it lose its ratty leaves and just kind of did not necessarily a hard prune, but I went in there and just really took out some unwanted branches. It got its first spring, flush for the spring. I don't have very many deciduous trees, but this is one of the deciduous trees that will get 2 flushes. And you can see here the first flush, a lot of these leaves, see if I can get a good background on that guy there. A lot of these leaves will kind of get really big. And so, you kind of go in and do a little bit of a partial defoliation. I won't worry about like cleaning it completely bare like I would like with a ficus tree or whatever. But I'll go through for sure, take out the big ones, and then just try to, some of these lower branches actually already have some decently small leaves, but still try to get just some of the ends off. Just trying to take some of the ends of the leaves off and everything, so it'll push the second flush. The second flush will come out much smaller and just kind of look a little bit better throughout the rest of the summer. And alright, and that's pretty much what I'll do for today. I'm going to go ahead and just hold on to this video and update you at that time. Alright, and there we go from March 30th to April 26th. Here it is, fully back in leaf. Leaves are still kind of lime green. It hasn't really gotten that dark green look to it yet. Going into my 3rd year having it. If the past history tells me anything, it will just kind of, these leaves will get dark green. All summer it will just kind of, do its thing, being a tree. The laurel oak doesn't seem to get too many caterpillars or anything that attack it really hard, but there does seem to be something that comes along, almost looks like it takes a hole puncher out of it. So it'll get some ratty looking leaves here and there. In November or so, it'll actually get just like a weird little growth spurt when things start cooling off a little bit. And then when the light gets less and less, like in December and January, it'll just start looking more and more ratty until we get that one cold snap like I did with the earlier video with this one. This is only his 2nd video I've ever done. And then of course, spring comes and it gets its flush. But alright, and as I've talked about this deadwood, consensus is to take it off. I mean, a couple people suggested carving it way back. It is really hard there. And then there's some cracks on the other side that you guys will probably be impossible to show you how they are once this branch has leaves back in it. But there's some cracks going down towards that. I don't want to get down towards there, so what I'm going to do is from here up, it's just deadwood, and then it doesn't really look like there's any live stuff between, like, at least till I'm like halfway between here and that other branch that is spot. So I'm going to try to cut it off about there. It sure will get hardened up on you. One of the species that for me that doesn't happen on is ficus. One of the reasons why I like it so much. And then just kind of be able to go in here All right, and just barely grazed into just a little bit of live tissue there. It's in there far enough where even when this thing's fully leafed out, you really can't see the dead wood anyway. But now that I've done that, and there is a branch coming out right from underneath of it, you can see it a little more, probably on this side, just coming right out from underneath of it there. So that should help it heal up. I'll take another look at it, over the summer at some point and see if I can work it a little more, but